Hello friends. हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम बैक टू EduTap। आज हम इस सेशन में 10 मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट MCQs ऑफ इकोनॉमी सॉल्व करेंगे। मतलब these are taken based on the previous year questions and formed similar along the similar lines. So friends, let us wait for a few more people to join. Okay friends, let's get started. Hello friends, so this is the first question. Focus on the question. See, first of all I would like to make it clear, do not focus on my language. Language might be a bit barrier when I am communicating to you, but the essence is focus on the question, and these questions are formed based on the previous year question trends. So these type of questions will be found in the examination, so try focusing on the question and answering them to the best of your ability. Hello Mahindra, I can see your name. Good morning, welcome to the session. So let's get started. So the first question is production of large amount of cash crops for the purpose of export. So for the purpose of export is termed as, and the options given are commercialization of agriculture, commencement of agriculture, commercialization of industries, great Indian diaspora. So friends, take your time and answer the following question. So go through the question friends. Production of large amount of cash crops for the purpose of export is termed as, and the options are commercialization of agriculture, commencement of agriculture, commercialization of industries, the great Indian diaspora. So I can see responses are pouring in. That's great. Mahinder Singh, you are right, and Akshay Rana is also right. Both of you have answered the question very rightly, and the answer is commercialization of agriculture. So it was during the British policies. मतलब British government जब during 1850s policies ऐसे लेके आए थे which were exploitative in nature, for the exploitative in nature. So friends, do not worry.
Okay, hello friends. There was a slightly power issue on our end, so because of which we had to disconnect our session. So friends, now let's get started. So the first question is already taken. Let us move to the second question. So the person who made the most notable attempt to calculate India's national income during the British rule in India on the eve of Indian independence was, and the options are A.O. Hume, Dadabhai Naroji, Surendranath Banerjee, Mahatma Gandhi. So friends, please read the question once again and try answering the following question. I can see people are yet to give their responses. So the person, the only advocate or only advice I would rather give you is keep participating in the session. That will enrich your knowledge. So I can see most of the people are answering it very rightly, like Akshay Rana, Mahinder Singh, and HPAS aspirant. All of you are right. The answer is Dadabhai Naoroji. So he gave the drain theory where he explained clearly the British government's exploitative nature of government. Vikesh Sharma has also rightly mentioned the answer is B. So friends, now let us move on to the third question, which is based on Indian planning. So which of the following 5-year plan worked on the motive removal of poverty and attainment of self-reliance? And the options are 4th 5-year plan, 5th 5-year plan, 6th 5-year plan, and 7th 5-year plan. So this is a bit tricky question. These kind of questions do appear in the examination, so this question is taken in this particular session. So friends, please try answering the question. Irrespective of whether you get the answer right or wrong, that is not the motive. The motive is to learn. So I can see Akshay Rana has come up with the response 3B, that is 6-5 year plan. Don't worry, just let us wait for few more responses, then we'll get to the answer. Most of you are saying HPS aspirant, HAS aspirant has said 3A 4th 5-year plan. Then Mahinder Singh has said 5th 5-year plan. Okay. Saurabh Mishra has said it as 5th 5-year plan. So friends, the answer to this particular question is 5th 5-year plan. See, remember in the Indian planning session, planning period, 1951 to 66, there were continuous 3 5-year plan. That is 51 to 56 first 5-year plan, 56 to 61 second 5-year plan, 61 to 66 was third 5-year plan. Then 66 to 69, there was a break in the 5-year planning. Then we had 69 to 74 fourth 5-year plan, and 74 to 79 was fifth 5-year plan. And fifth 5-year plan focused on the motive of removal of poverty and the attainment of self-reliance. I hope that is very much clear. So this is an important question, friends, because it talks about attainment of self-reliance and removal of poverty. So now let us move on to the next question. So the second 5-year plan of India was based on the model of options are Mahalanobis model, Harrod-Domer model, Bombay plan, none of these. So friends, take your time and answer the following question. So the question, let me read it once again. The second 5-year plan of India was based on the model of Mahalanobis model, Harrod-Domer model, Bombay plan, and D, none of these. So what exactly is the answer? Rajput has stated it as Mahalanobis model. Yeah, Mahinder Singh has said it as Harrod-Domer model. Saurabh Mishra has said it as 4A. So I would also advise other friends to participate in this particular session. That will become more interactive. Okay, HAS aspirant has said 4A, 4B, Harrod-Domer model. VK Sharma has said it as 4A. Okay, friends, the right answer to this particular question is Mahalanobis model. So do not be worried. See, the first 5-year plan was based on Harrod-Domer model. The second 5-year plan was based on Mahalanobis model. See, the second 5-year plan, which was from the period of 1956 to 61, the plan clearly spelled out that the focus of the Indian government has to be on the industrial development of the country. So if you let me just give you another piece of information. See, PC Mahalanobis was a famous Indian statistician who founded the Indian Statistical Institute. If you have read about the British government's agricultural policy, there were 3 policies: Zamindari settlement, Rohitwari system, and there was Mahalwari system. So if you focus on the name Mahalanobis, the word Mahal comes from this Mahalwari system. So the family belonged to the was a part of Mahalwari system, friends. So the answer to this particular question is Mahalanobis model, and it had kept a target of 4.5% for that particular 5-year period, but it had achieved a growth rate of 4.27%. So now let us move on to the next question, friends. Okay, that's fine, Mahinder Singh. So headcount ratio is widely used in India as a measure of poverty, inequality, income, and population. So what exactly is the answer to this particular question? So let me read the question once again. Headcount ratio is widely used in India as a measure of poverty, inequality, income, and population. So Akshay Rana has stated that as 5A, poverty. Okay, let us wait for a few more responses, friends. Then we'll get to the answer. I would like other aspirants also to participate in this session. So let us make this session interactive. It is for you to learn this entire session. So Saurabh Mishra has stated it as C. That is good. So participation is the key, friends, because if you get it wrong or right, that doesn't matter. You will learn and eventually get it right in the original examination. So friends, the answer to this particular question is poverty. See, poverty is there are 3 important indicators. VK Sharma has also stated it as poverty. The important committees that are concerned with related to poverty within the Indian government are C. Rangarajan committee and Suresh Tendulkar methodology. So these 2 are important committees when it comes to the calculation of poverty, and both of them had used headcount ratio. So what does headcount ratio mean? Headcount ratio mean, so it is the number of people living below the poverty line, divided by total population. divided by total population. So this gives us the number of poor people that are residing within that particular country. So friends, poverty is the right answer. And if you I would like to ask a question. So when it comes to inequality, what is the measure that has been used to measure inequality? So that would be Laurent's curve. Laurent curves gives us the picture of inequality that persists within the country. Then income and population is anyways known to you. So now friends, let us move on to the next question. When was the rolling plan? Okay, you are right, Mahinder Singh. So when was the rolling plan started in India? And the option no, I have just now explained, that is fine. So options given to this question, that is when was the rolling plan started in India? 1978, 74 are the other option, 1980 and 85. Mahinder Singh, you are right with respect to the inequality. So let us move on to the next question and try answering this particular question, which is when was the rolling plan started in India? Anu Thakur has stated as 78. You are right, Anu. Let us wait for a few more other responses. Akshay Rana has also stated it as 78. That is good. So let me wait for are there any other responses? Okay friends, the answer to this particular question is 1978. It was first time propagated or put forward during the Janata Party government, which was headed by Morarji Desai. So it was fifth 5-year plan, which was from 6th, that is fifth 5-year plan 1974 to 1979. This was terminated in between because of emergency, and the new government had come into place, that was Janta government. And just to give you the difference between 5-year plan and the rolling plan, in the case of 5-year plan, the entire planning is done for 5 years and the plan is put into action. But when it comes to rolling plan, first a plan is devised for one particular year and an assessment would be done for that particular year, and based on the assessment, those assessment or inputs or the results that we get from the assessment would be incorporated into the planning of the next year. So that is how the Janta government had come into the planning part. That is they rolled out a rolling plan to better assess or better improve the economic condition. And the other piece of information is the rolling plan concept was put forth by Gunnar Myrdal, and this is quite flexible. So rest is all explained here, friends. Let us move on to the next question. So golden revolution is related to, I can see HAS aspirant has also got it right, Mahinder Singh has got it right, everyone has almost got it right. So friends, the next question relates to Indian agriculture, and the question reads this way: golden revolution is related to precious minerals, pulses, jute, horticulture and honey. So take your time and kindly answer this particular question. So the options given are precious minerals, pulses, jute and horticulture and honey. So Mahinder Singh has got it right, that is horticulture and honey. Similarly, Anu has also got it right, and Akshay Rana, jute is not the answer, that is golden fiber revolution. So let me give you the information relating to here. The golden revolution is related to horticulture and honey. When the golden fiber revolution is talked about, it is relating to jute production. And the father of golden revolution was Nirpak Tutaj. It started in 1991 and lasted till 2003. So friends, now let us move on to the next question. So which of the following organization calculates GDP in India? And the options are National Statistical Office, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Indian Statistical Institute, Reserve Bank of India. So take your time and kindly answer this particular question. Yeah, you are right, B. Kunjli. That is jute is the answer when it comes to golden fiber revolution. But when it is mentioned only golden revolution, it is horticulture and honey. Live streaming is not working. Eighth one A. So Mahinder Singh has stated it as A, and HAS aspirant has also stated it as 8th A. So yeah, you are right. Virender Rathore has also answered it as A. So friends, the right answer to this particular question is National Statistical Office. So just let us take the earlier the organization, the institute that used to come up with GDP was Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. Recently, there has been a merger of Central Statistical Office and National Sample Survey Office, which have combined to get us the National Statistical Office. And it is this organization that is would be releasing most of the inflation figures and as well as the GDP data relating to the Indian economy. So friends, now let us move on to the next question, that is ninth question. So what exactly the definition refers to? The question reads this way: dash refers to the development that meets the needs of the present generation without compromising the ability of future generation to meet their needs. And the options given are environmental impacts, sustainable development, global warming, none of the above. So take your time, and what would be the answer? Yeah, B. Kunjle, you are again right. The answer was NSO. So now we are discussing the ninth question. Ninth one, B. Yeah, Akshay has stated it as B. Virender Rathore has also said it as B. B. Kunjli has stated it as B. Yeah, everyone is right here. It is the standard definition given. Mahendra Singh has also stated it as B. So this is the definition that has been given by World Bank. That has been given by World Bank. And this, you can use this definition even while writing mains in the answer writing component, as well as the while writing the essay to any particular topic. So this is a standard definition, friends. Answer is B. So now coming to the last question of today's session, that is, which 5-year plan recognizes the importance of human capital? Human capital, friends. And the options are 2nd, 4th, 7th and 8th. So take your time. Himanshu Sharma has also, everyone has almost got it right. The answer was sustainable development. So now the last question of the day, that is, which 5-year plan recognizes the importance of human capital? And the options are 2nd 5-year plan, 4th 5-year plan, 7th 5-year plan and 8th 5-year plan. So friends, kindly pour in your responses. 10th one, C. Mahendra Singh has stated it as C. That's good response. Let us wait for few more responses before we discuss the answer. HS aspirant has said it as D. Okay. I would also like others to participate in the session. Virender Rathod has said it as 7th. So friends, 7th is the right answer here. See, 7th 5-year plan, which was in place from 1985 to 90, recognize the importance of human capital, and for a country which has a vast population or large population, human development of human capital is very much essential. Hence, it had clearly assigned a greater role in any development, particularly in a country with a larger population. So friends, the answer to this particular question is 7th. It's a 5-year plan. So friends, that's all we have in this particular session. And I hope you enjoyed this session. For more such interesting videos, please subscribe to our channel, and you can also join our Telegram channel. So friends, that's all. Thank you.